I'm proud of you. How about that defense? And how about that offense? And we can't leave out the special teams. How about the special teams? All right. I asked Gerard to make him proud right there. All right? All right, what'd you think right there?
Hey, you put it together, man. You did it.
I want you to enjoy this one, man. We're on our way. You set the tone tonight. All right, Gerard, come on up here, buddy. Sing his best song for us.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. War Eagle, 1, 2. Never thunder, never yield. War Eagle, for this is true. I'm going to do. Go, go, go. On, lift these men like men. Give them your best and I'm your hey. War Eagle, let's go off and power this season. Hey!
It was big for us, man. We all finally starting to put it together. Everything started hitting on all cylinders. It was just the offense. It was just taking some time for us to gel together and get everything. But now I feel like we're starting to come into our own. But we haven't arrived just yet. There's still more work to do. But I finally feel like we're starting to gel and everything's improving.
It's great just to get a win like this in front of our home crowd and show our fans what we really have and to actually put a full game together again and start stringing them together.
I think we performed great as a team. You know, we put it all together tonight. The offense came and played a great game. The defense came and played a great game, and also on special teams, they came to play.
I thought we played pretty well, man. I mean, it was disappointing to see, getting the end zone. We don't never want nobody to cross the goal line, but we had our back against the wall a couple of times, and we came out and played, put a steel curtain on them. So, I mean, we happy with what we did. We just glad we got the win.
It's been working. We just keep working. We just said we're going to have that breakthrough. And Coach Burns has been preaching us to be physical and be Auburn receivers first. But that's what we've been doing, just trying to be physical. And our time was going to come, and eventually all the hard work starting to pay off for us.
It's big, for us. We had long practices. We knew the quarterback hurt us. We just contained them. We came out big on top.
We wanted to come out, play hard, play physical, and play fast, play with great effort. And I think that's what we do each and every weekend. I just feel like the best is yet to come.
The Auburn Football Review, featuring Coach Ralph Shug-Jordan.
Be sharp, be ready. Tonight's what our program's all about.
I'm proud of every one of you. This team has the it factor.
The official Auburn post-game show since 1954. This is the Auburn Football Review with head coach Gus Malzahn, presented by Toyota.
Hello again, everybody, in War Eagle. Rod Bramlett with Coach Gus Malzahn here on the field of Pat Dye Field at Jordan-Hare Stadium, where the Auburn Tigers with an impressive 49-10 win over Mississippi State. Boy, I tell you what, this was a complete game for you, Coach.
It really was. We played very well last week, really for the first time, played a complete game from a team standpoint. Just challenged our guys to get a little bit better this week, and I think they did that. We got off to a fast start. Our defense played laps out again, and our offense, hit some shots and really got the momentum going.
All right, let's take a look at the first half highlights.
Logan Cook preparing to take a 12-yard run on this one. Puts a foot into it, takes it high and deep and out of the end zone by 4 yards. And Stidham comes out of the shotgun up under center. Turns and hands it off. Kerryon Johnson hit at the line of scrimmage, breaks one tackle. Here's Stidham on the play action to throw, flushed out. Now he will run. Eludes one tackler, caught from behind, but not before he picks up. And Auburn first down at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10. Hand off, Kerryon Johnson up the middle, breaks through, midfield, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, and down at the 5. Eli Stove in motion, hand off straight ahead, Kerryon Johnson in, touchdown, Auburn! Fitzgerald slaps his hands together once, snap back to him, throws over the middle, incomplete. Beautiful defensive play. Jamel Dean knocked that one away. In motion, Ryan Davis. And Kerryon hands it to Ryan Davis, flips it back to Stidham. Cocks and fires deep downfield, and it is caught at the 20-yard line. Number 81, Darius Slayton. 1st and 10 from the state 20. Back to the ground. Kerryon Johnson to the outside. 15, 10, near sideline out of bounds. 13 yards on the play. Quick screen, far side. Ryan Davis, 5. Ryan Davis dives for the pylon. In! Touchdown, Auburn! Ryan Davis just did get the nose of the football to the pylon at the 40. Fitzgerald fakes the handoff, keeps it himself, and a beautiful open field tackle made by Jeremiah Dinson. Down to 4 on the play clock. Low snap, picks it up. Handoff to Williams for a couple. 3rd and 3 for Mississippi State. They'll shovel it ahead. Auburn there to swarm over the receiver. Nick Coe, Derek Brown. Fitzgerald stands in the pocket, ball deflected in the air, and it falls incomplete at the 1-yard line. Instead of looking to the sideline, claps his hands twice, snapped back to him by Casey Dunn. Has time, goes deep. Hastings wide open at the 5. He scores! Touchdown, Auburn! 47 yards. Fitzgerald, screen pass, right side ball, knocked loose, incomplete. Trey Matthews fell on it. He was mighty upset when he saw that it was incomplete. Fake State will fake it. And oh, what a great tackle. Logan Cook running left. Daniel Thomas around the ankles.
The second
time in 2 weeks. 2nd down and a long 7, short 8. Toss it back to Williams, right side. No, that's awful tough to get any yards when you try to stretch it. Fitzgerald leaves it in the belly of his running back and flashing into the backfield. Stephen Roberts cuts him down. 2nd down and short 7. Yep, they'll keep it conservative here with Kerryon Johnson in the middle. And he'll run it to the 38. Actually down at the 37. And I think now Auburn will just head to the locker room, and they will.
First half highlights there. Auburn with the 21-10 lead going to the locker room, and you talked about the quick start.
Yeah.
And you hit some more deep balls tonight, and you had a balanced offensive attack tonight. I mean, it was, let's start with the way you started the game, Coach.
Yeah, I thought the offense got off to a quick start, and we were able to punch that touchdown, and it was 4th down and 1. Then we looked at it, it was 4th and a foot, and we went ahead and scored there. Thought that was a great way to start, and of course our defense, got off to a great start too.
Defensively, they continue just to set the tone.
Yeah.
I mean, just set the tone against opposition.
They're playing with a lot of confidence. We're playing with great physicality. Our run fits are really something to watch right now, and they're playing extremely hard, and they're playing with that edge that special defenses have, and we're playing really good on that side of the ball right now.
Another night where Jarrett Stidham throws for over 80% completion rate, very accurate. 4 deep balls of over 40 yards tonight. Yeah,
that's really something, and I think that's the 3rd game in a row his efficiency's been off the charts, and you can see he's getting more comfortable. He's managing the offense. He's doing a good job running it, and he's getting more and more comfortable.
21-10 at the half. Had some opportunities in the first half you didn't capitalize on. What did you talk about at halftime?
Yeah, we're up by 11 points. Up by 11 points at home. We're in a great spot. And we did feel like we left some out there, and you could see the offense at halftime, the urgency was definitely there. And of course, the 99-yard drive. I mean, that was really something. The ball was on about the 1-foot line, and of course, Chip called the shot, and we hit it, and then got some momentum, ended up scoring a touchdown. And that really, we were able to breathe a little bit after that.
All right, we'll take a look at that impressive drive coming up in our second half highlights. They're coming up soon. Stay tuned. You're watching the Auburn Football Review presented by Toyota.
The Auburn Football Review is presented by Toyota. Visit your local Toyota dealer today. Toyota, let's go places. Tiffin Motorhomes. Tiffin Motorhomes, made to move you. And by the Better Network. Verizon, better matters.
I got a curb violation. B13 in pursuit.
Uh-oh. Honey, hurry.
Oh, pardon me, ma'am. Excuse me. Sorry. Excuse me, sir. Sir.
Hit the lift gate!
Pardon me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. Pardon me. Pardon me. Excuse me, ma'am.
Nice work.
The 2017 Toyota RAV4. Lease a new 2017 RAV4 XLE for just $209 a month for 36 months. Toyota, let's go places.
America, it's time. Time to break free from the confines of your couch. To tear yourself away from the tyranny of technology. To revolt against a social revolution that's anything but social. It's time to embrace the possibilities right outside your door. It's time to build your Declaration of Independence.
Fans, direct your attention to the flagpole for a special presentation.
You never really leave Auburn, because Auburn never leaves you.
And welcome back to the Auburn Football Review, presented by Toyota. Tigers a winner over Mississippi State, 49-10. It's time now for our academic spotlight, presented by Auburn University and the College of Business. This week it is Chandler Cox.
The academic spotlight is presented by the Auburn University College of Business.
I am a media studies major in the College of Liberal Arts. I chose media studies just because I love the whole aspect of it, the whole experience of it so far. I mean, it's all about film. It's all, learning the behind the camera, in front of the camera, and I just love that. And it's really a field I want to go into after football. There's a bunch of different careers. There's a career in filmmaking, anywhere in the film business, or there's also a SEC network, ESPN, or any different network out there. Football experience with the major. I mean, it just helped me out, in front of the camera when I get interviewed by, the people upstairs, or just like right now, it's kind of just helped me kind of be comfortable on camera and kind of just the little things I need to do to be successful on camera. It's tough, I'd be lying to you if I said it was easy, and it's not for everybody, I don't think. And, each week I have a little, check off list I go through, and, I check it off after I'm done, because after I check it off, I feel good. I feel like I'm accomplishing something. And so, I mean, it's tough, it's every student athlete, I'd say that, because, you got meetings, you got practice, you got workouts, so it's not easy. Really just being at Auburn, what they've taught me just to, enjoy the process, and really just to enjoy, being here at Auburn, because it's a true blessing, and it's a true blessing to me, because, not everybody, can get to Auburn. There's a lot of people that would want to be in my position, playing college football and going to school at a prestigious university like this.
We are tethered by a legacy of fierce ambition and fearless optimism. And this is our time, our moment to be who we dare to become. We are the Auburn Tigers. So yell War Eagle and let the game begin. Here's to building champions. Ford F-150, official truck of the Auburn Tigers. See your local Ford dealer for great offers today.
Sophie, his 13th birthday. Gift, we've got you. Guitar, coming tomorrow. Road game today, surprise party tomorrow. Change of plans. Game tomorrow.
No, birthday tomorrow.
Hold out. Guitar, reroute.
Birthdays are on birthdays.
Party? Relocate. UPS My Choice makes rerouting packages easy. How we're helping companies solve for the needs of customers like Sophie.
Under center again, Fitzgerald. Hands it off again. Williams bounces off this time, and he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 slaps of the hands by Stidham. He's going to throw from his own end zone. He has plenty of time. He unloads down the middle of the field. Pass is caught at the 45, 50, and out of bounds. Eli Stove. Stidham comes up under center. Eli Stove in motion. And the handoff to Eli Stove around right in. Turns the corner. Gets to the corner. 20, 15, 10, and caught from behind. Out of bounds. Inside the 10-yard line. Stidham comes up under center. Ryan Davis in motion. Straight ahead handoff. Kerryon Johnson lowers his head. Did he get in? He's very, very close. The officials come in. Yes! Touchdown Auburn.
Can you say a 99.5-yard drive right there?
Snap back to Fitzgerald. Rolls off to his left. Heaves it downfield. Pass is knocked away, incomplete. That was tremendous defense. Auburn up 28-10, 1:07 to go. Fitzgerald, play action, and he's ripped down. Jeff Holland. Fitzgerald sacked for the first time tonight. State's done a good job against Auburn's run. Stidham stands in the pocket, throws deep, wide open. Kyle Davis at the 10. He's caught from behind at the 2. Man in motion. Straight ahead, Kerryon Johnson leaps up and over and in. Touchdown Auburn! 3 touchdowns for Kerryon Johnson. And the Tigers may have just iced this one. It's 34-10. Fitzgerald looking left all the way. Throws in, through the hands, deflected, intercepted, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown Auburn! Javaris Davis!
Game, set, match.
Trips to the left. Nick Fitzgerald, jab step, throws into the end zone, and it is deflected and complete. Almost intercepted. Take the play clock down to 1. They just do get the snap. Straight ahead, Miller now cuts it left, across the 20, out to the 23. I think he gets his first down before getting shoved back. 3rd and a little less than a yard. This will be Willis on the keeper, round right in. There he goes, midfield 40, to the 30, to the 20, 15, 10, foot race 5. He scores! Touchdown, Auburn! 67 yards for the freshman, Malik Willis. From the opening possession for State near the second half, it's been all Auburn. And Thompson's hit. Ball comes loose, State recovers. Big Cat Bryant. And the clock will continue to roll, and that should do it.
And Auburn keeps the streak alive at not allowing a team more than 14 points.
Auburn has outscored its last 2 opponents 100-24.
Auburn winner 49-10. Just saw the second half highlights, and you know, Coach Stan and I were talking in the booth, and you've already mentioned it. The biggest part of the game may have been the stop to start the second half, and then the score immediately following, because whatever momentum they had going in the locker room was gone at that
You're
point.
Exactly right. That's when everything changed. And when they hit the shot and went down and scored, you could tell it was a different type ball game. And they were uphill, battling uphill, and you could see it. And we were able to get some momentum and take a little pressure off, and we're able to finish the game.
Kerryon Johnson, 3 more rushing touchdowns. That's 8 over the last 2 games.
You know, and he's not 100%. He's got a band on his leg. You saw the first one. You know, he's worried about pulling it again. I mean, he's just playing at such a high level right now, and he's a great blocker, a great runner, a great protector, and just playing at extremely high level. And you know, the healthier it gets, the better it's going to get.
You get a lot of guys on my spotting boards. I put the freshmen, I put a little pink around their names just to tell me they're still babies.
Yeah.
You got a lot of them, some action, and none more so than Malik Willis. How about the touchdown run? Talk about that.
Yeah, you know, first of all, Malik Miller, I thought ran really hard. You know, he had some good hard runs, and 3rd down, you know, ran the read zone right there. Malik, you know, he looked like Nick Marshall going down the sideline when he went by me. I had some flashbacks, and it was good for him to get out there 2 weeks in a row and to be able to get some snaps, and did a good job.
SEC record set tonight by Daniel Carlson, 162 consecutive PATs made. I mean, I'm not sure what else we can say about Daniel, but we need to mention that. He broke an SEC record tonight.
I didn't realize that. The SEC's been around a long time and playing a lot of good football, so that's a huge tribute to him. Holder, snapper, their protection. I mean, that's big.
All right, Auburn with the big win, 49-10. We'll look ahead to next week when we come back on the Auburn Football Review presented by Toyota.
The Auburn Football Review is presented by Toyota. Visit your local Toyota dealer today. Toyota, let's go places. Tiffin Motorhomes. Tiffin Motorhomes, made to move you. And by the Better Network. Verizon, better matters.
Fans, direct your attention to the flagpole for a special presentation.
You never really leave Auburn, because Auburn never leaves you.
At Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Alabama, we're as passionate about your health as you are about Auburn football.
Is the Southeastern Conference where you go away to college? Not exactly. Yes, we come from all corners, from all histories and experiences. And even though there are unique customs, new favorite foods, and new languages, the SEC is not really where you go away to college. It's where you come home. Because here, it just means more.
"125 years of Auburn football" is brought to you by Nissan, proud supporter of college athletics. Shop ChooseNissan.com. Take on today. Auburn moved into the 1930s under the direction of head coach Chet Wynn. In 1932, Auburn won the Southern Conference Championship led by triple threat player Jimmy Hitchcock. Hitchcock could run, pass, and was also the team's punter. In an interview from the early 1990s, Jimmy's brother Billy remembers Auburn's first All-American.
Jimmy was not a big fella. He weighed about 170 pounds. He was about 5'11". He didn't have what we term today as blinding speed, but he had a great change of pace. He could be running full speed. This is trusting my memory now. In my mind, I picture him. He'd be running full speed and the tackler would be closing in on him, and it looked like it almost stopped dead. And the tackler would go by, and he'd take off and go again.
The 1932 team reminded the Tiger faithful of the Mike Donahue era, ending with a 9-0-1 record and winning the team's first conference championship since 1913. In the 1930s, Auburn began to play games all over the country. In 1936, the Tigers traveled cross-country to play Santa Clara and San Francisco, California. Players and coaches took a train with several stops along the way to practice and prepare for the game. Auburn also competed in the school's first ever bowl game. Auburn took on Villanova in the Bacardi Bowl in Havana, Cuba. The Tigers took a train from Auburn to Tampa, Florida, and then boarded a boat down to Cuba. The Tigers and Wildcats would play to a 7-7 tie. The Tigers also picked up their first bowl win in program history in 1937. Auburn defeated Michigan State in the third ever Orange Bowl, defeating the Spartans 6-0.
I got a curb violation. B13 in pursuit.
Uh-oh, honey, hurry!
Oh, pardon me, ma'am. Excuse me. Sorry. Excuse me, sir. Sir.
Hit the lift gate!
Pardon me, excuse me. Excuse me, sir. Pardon me. Excuse me.
Nice work.
The 2017 Toyota RAV4. Get 0% APR for 72 months plus 1,000 APR bonus cash on a 2017 RAV4. Toyota, let's go places.
At Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Alabama, we're as passionate about your health as you are about Auburn football.
When you bring the indoors outdoors, there are no rules.
And we're back here inside Jordan-Hare Stadium on the Auburn Football Review presented by Toyota. I'm Rod Bramlett with Coach Gus Malzahn. Auburn 49, Mississippi State 10. Celebrate that tonight and then get ready for Ole Miss. It's an early kick, 11 o'clock Saturday here at Jordan-Hare Stadium. A little different challenge there. Very different challenge when you face Ole Miss.
Yeah, there's no doubt. They got a dynamic quarterback with a lot of big receivers that are very talented. And Coach Wesley McGriff was with us last year. He's their defense coordinator. I know he's a good coach. So, you know, we're going to enjoy this tonight. And we wake up in the morning, we'll flip the switch and get prepared for Ole Miss.
Anything right now that you know of that, hey, we're going to work on this as we get ready for Ole Miss next
You know,
week?
just trying to keep building upon what we're doing and just try to get better at the execution part. There's still a lot of areas that we can clean up. Like you said earlier, you know, we left some points out there in the first half right there, but just trying to keep improving.
First back-to-back 30-plus point wins for Auburn since 1987 in SEC play. The win last week over Missouri, and then, of course, the 49-10 win this week over Mississippi State. Auburn and Ole Miss next week, 11 o'clock kick. We're on the air at 8 o'clock in the morning with the Tiger Tailgate Show, and we'll see you back here next week on the Auburn Football Review presented by Toyota.